Hello everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. Yes, that's right, I'm coming back to this game. I've kind of been wanting to do a new game, and I got to thinking, I'm like, well, I got a game that's been sitting on hold for way too long. This was my original hope for a game. This was my first Let's Play I wanted to start, and I kind of failed at it. I have been playing a little bit beforehand, just to kind of get back up to scale with things. As you see, you might remember from my last episode, my funds were a little higher. Off screen, I had changed Euron to a thief because I have some plans for him. I was thinking about making him a blue mage, but I decided against it. So I'm going to make him another frontliner eventually. He will eventually be a paladin, but he's going to be a kick-ass paladin. And we still have Mont Blanc, who is taking Hastwis. We have Little Rocker Cutie, who is will be my eventual fighter. We have Frost, who will be my eventual time mage. And we have Baby Beeve, who will eventually be my assassin. So, we are short a healer, unfortunately. So, I'm not 100% positive what we're going to do about that. I mean, I do have everyone set for items, so they will be able to use items in time, or as they need them. However, because of that, we might be in a little bit of trouble. However, the requirements for an assassin require 2 elementalist abilities. Well, elementalist requires, let me find it again, 1 fencer and 1 white mage ability. So I'm gonna actually change Baby Beaver for right now from I should have done this off camera, but I'm gonna change her into a white mage just so she gets her 1 white mage ability that she needs as cure. She's not gonna be my main healer. Bitch is, who is, as I mentioned in previous episode, is going to be an illusionist, a human illusionist. She's going to be my healer and my emergency big bang magic user. So, but for right now, we're going to put Baby Beeve on white mage. If I accidentally call any of you by by the character's name, I'm sorry. Abilities, white mage. I don't mean to. It's just really hard for me to remember who's going to be who for right now, until I get back to the swing of things. So, for right now, normally I would have probably leveled up a little bit, but just because we don't have that option right now, you're going to go into Cyril, go to the pub. I still am not sure if I'm going to do a whole episode looking through all these things. I might. These are just explanations. Abilities, ability types, job changing. So I'm going to mark these off right here so you can see me do them. And just so they're in the news not popping up. Actually, what I think I might do is every episode I'm going to start with checking the rumors. And I'm going to read 1 rumor every episode up until we have all these done. So first, let's do laws of history. How laws came to be. Laws have been a part of life in Ivalice for hundreds of years. The king in those days used powerful magic to create the first laws. The king then established the judicial system to enforce his laws. Knowledge of the means to control the laws has been passed down the royal line ever since. Okay, so we've only ever known laws. That's it. Well, Euron hasn't. Euron new to the area. As you can see here, we have 4 quests up for list. We have a 900 one, 2 600s, and a 300. Normally, the price can tell you what level of a mission it is. As you see, we cannot afford Thesis Hunt. Thesis Hunt actually will progress the story, and I'm going to try and do all these little missions first. Dueling Sub is a dispatch mission. I've been challenged to a duel, but I'm scared. Will you go in my place? Just pretend to be me, okay? By the Viscount Gat. This is a 3-day dispatch mission, which means once you send someone out, they'll be gone for 3 days and come back. We will get 1,800 gil as a reward, and we'll get a Chris knife, if we succeed. We do need a soldier, though, which, hey, we have one. So, free money. Free items, can't pass it up, and it's only 3 days. There's not much danger in that. But as you see, Little Rocker Cutie here can go. That's as he's the only member that shows. Sometimes it'll show any members if there's no requirements. And the members will do various actions. For instance, you see Little Rocker jumping up and down. That means he has a high chance of succeeding. It's never 100%. There's never a 100% success rate. It's either very likely when they're jumping. They'll be standing there, which is medium. I would say probably somewhere between the 80s to 80, 70, maybe 80s to 60s range. And then they'll have their head down. Oh, maybe not that. I'm going to say maybe even lower, maybe 70s to 50s. And once they have their head down, that means that they have even worse of a chance of succeeding. But for right now, we're going to send Toby off. We don't have any items to send. I'll explain that when we get to it. 3 days. Now, how do you pass days around? Obviously, we don't have any money to do anything else now. So I'm going to explain this off. Every time you move a square, a day passes. You see there in the bottom right corner. It is the month of King Moon, day 14. So we're going to walk around for 3 days. Well, let's see. Actually, we can go 1, 2, 3. Mission clear, dispatching returned. And this will tell us, oh, our dispatch. It's been a while since I've had to talk to a microphone. Our dispatch mission has has completed. And this we get to find out if it was a failure or success. Luckily, Little Rocker had succeeded for us. He gave us 1,800 gil, 30 AP points, which is a great way to train some units. I am going to be keeping units around for this fact, is just to send them off on these missions. We also got the Chris knife, which is another knife. It's not my knife, haha. But, hey. And we also get new units. We got another Moogle. Yes, that means my sister, Boo Bear, can finally join the clan. Yes, Boo Bear is going to be our juggler. She's going to be my high thief juggler kind of person. So, we have to buy her equipment, though. And we are going to wait, actually, on that, because we need to change her class. In order to become a juggler, a thief. We don't need a black mage, so we will turn her into a thief. She needs 2 thief abilities. I don't think... No, you still got stuff. So I'm going to equip Boo Bear to the best of my abilities. I need a new helmet, I need a new... But I can't do this. Now you see, Chris knife doesn't do anything for a thief, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to buy her a new knife as well. But when she does eventually become a juggler, we will have her first knife, which is the Chris knife. And she gets the ability Hurl. No, that does not mean that she throws up on people. I will explain that as it comes into use. No use worrying about that now, because she's still got a little while to go. But we have to make sure we save up 600... Whoops. Actually, for right now, we're going to buy the Fire mission. Breaking news! Fire on Grass Green Street. Need help to quench the spreading blaze. Cyril, Fire Chief. So, we have to go save a town from burning down. As I mentioned in the one of the earlier episodes about the laws, one of the things that kind of baffled me about the laws. An emergency like this, the town is burning down by bombs. Obviously, if you're not familiar with the Final Fantasy series, you will be introduced to a bomb here shortly. If you are, you know how much of a pain in the butt they are. So anyway, if you go into this battle with the law that forbids blizzard or ice magic and weapons, you're putting yourself at a severe disadvantage. Possible to still complete it, yes, but it's going to be that much harder. Fire is very weak to ice. I think it works the other way around too. I think you can use fire on ice and it does the same thing. I'm not positive though, don't quote me. But anyway, this is a rank 1 battle, so it's very easy. It's just we have to win a battle to win it. We get 3,600 gil, which is going to be nice. We get the sprinkler bonus, and we get the conch shell, which is a instrument weapon, which animists and beastmasters use. There's no required items, no required skills, no required jobs, and we can cancel if we need to. There also is no time limit, so we can go around and do whatever we want at this point. So we don't have anything there. No. Okay, so I'll explain that next mission. So, it's oh no, it is available for 10 days. I didn't catch that. So we have 10 days to do this. That's gonna be fine. But first we gotta outfit Boo Bear. So, and you see it's right here. So, let's check the laws real quick. Silence. Well, I don't have anyone who does silence, and I definitely don't want fight to be forbidden. But if we would have had to walk around and happen to get ice forbidden, that would really dampen us. A lot of these other ones really won't take too much of an effect until later in the game when we have more units. Some of them now, like fight items, is kind of a pain. Missiles, if we're using missiles. So I think that as long as we don't move, we should be fine. We are going to, though, shop. Buy. We do need a green beret, I think. Yeah, I'll buy a green beret. I don't think... Ooh, we are going to need a chain plate for her eventually. I don't have enough gil for that. Oh, wow. I better buy her weapon. Jackknife for now. Is there any armor that can... Okay. So, that's kind of a bummer. Whoops. Buttons. I'm kind of still getting used to the buttons. I'm using a controller instead of just my keyboard, which is, so you don't hear the click, 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 click of the keys. So I'm still kind of learning the buttons on the keyboard I have set. Oh, man. So, give her a green beret. Give her the jackknife. I wonder. I think I can actually... I'm not going to use Dickens, really, for anything, because I don't have any Banga members on my team that have been decided, I think. Yep. Okay, so at least she's safe. And I do need to set her abilities. Just uber safe. Item. More times than not, when you get new units, they will only come in the primary jobs. The first jobs, for instance, humans will normally only come as either soldiers, one kind of mage, maybe a thief. Moogles normally only come as either a thief, an animist, or a black mage. But every once in a while, and I got lucky in my side play, where I had a Templar come. Templars actually need 2 white monk abilities, and it's a Banga class. It was nice, although I really didn't have... I wasn't far enough into the game at the time to outfit him correctly. But I did as best as I could. In that case, I could not switch his class. If I would have switched him to something else, he would have lost the ability to become a Templar, because he did not meet the 2 white monk ability requirement. So, without further ado, let's burn us some bombs. And after that whole long spiel, these are bombs. Basically giant fireballs. They can explode. We can check the law. We already did that already. So, Rowan out front. Mont Blanc, Haswis out front. Toby out front. Dickens is not coming. Hodges, or Frosty. Baby Beeb, I'm sorry. And Boo Bear. So as you see, I won't be able to fit everybody. I won't be able to always have an illusionist or an assassin. I am gonna have to pick and choose on what I think would be best. I am gonna try and give everyone a chance, though. Sorry if you heard that. I gotta remember to shut that off. Okay. I think we're ready. So in this state, we have 6 party members. I do have 7. So, or I will eventually have 7, which is going to be kind of a bummer, but... They're gonna burn down the whole town! Yes, they will. We have 4 bombs, and there's the judge because, heaven forbid, someone break the law while trying to save lives. As you see, they're level 3. I didn't show it off to anybody, or to anyone, but, most of our units are level 2, actually. Actually, Andre's level 3. Hastwas is level 4. I'm level 3. Frost is level 2. Baby Beav is level 2. And Blue Bear's level 2. So, I mean, we're kind of a little bit under-leveled. I'm actually going to wait. Whoops, I'm going to wait here. Manshot. He's level 4. So, as you can see, we might have a little bit of a struggle here. I would not be surprised, actually, to be completely honest. Are you going to spit at me? No, you're not. They do have 2 abilities. They can just regularly, that is such a hard word to say. They can just I'm done. They can just hit you with a regular physical attack, or they can spit a fireball at you, which does fire damage. Now, I don't remember if there was a way where I could check them. Status, maybe? No. They have Blaze, which this is their ability that is very famous. Self-knockout deals massive damage to nearby enemies, hence why they are called bombs. Once they get to low HP, they tend to use this more often, so if you're gonna pick a unit to go after him. He's got high weapon and magic attack. His defenses are kind of a little bit lower, but still not something to shake a stick at. They absorb fire. I'll show that here with Frosty. So we're gonna move him over here. So, if we said, fire, which you notice it's actually gonna heal him for 17 damage. Not what we want. Okay, well, let's do thunder then. That's gonna hit him for 17 damage. It's 75%, which kind of is a bummer, but... Or we can hit him with blizzard, which does 25 damage. Sometimes it's good to kind of play through your elements to see which ones will work better. This one was a little bit kind of obvious because, well, it's a giant fireball. What's better on a fireball than, well, fire? Okay, little rocker cutie, let's see how you do. Crush him. I hope you guys heard that. I don't know if I can do that any louder. I just facepalmed. We have a fighter that can't really hit anything. So we're gonna let Rowan take him down. As you guys noticed, I did get the sound to work. So you now have audio. I do need to turn that off. So I'm actually going to get to options. Color mode is fine. Cursor type is fine. Cursor speed is normal. Message speed, quick. Experience points. I do want the experience points on, which is nice. I'm gonna have to tell you about that a little bit. I think I already did though. We don't need judge points though. That'll help speed things up a little bit. So yeah, that's all. And then the L button's turn over, which will be nice. Save changes. So I can go this and see, oh, okay, so I've got these guys coming, and then all the bombs are gonna come at me. So, who was next? So I'm gonna move him over here. You got me, so I'm gonna wait. Blue Bear's going over here. No, because I don't want to put too many people at risk. So I'm gonna put you here. You wait, and then Baby Beav. Is that gonna be fine? Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So you're going to wait. No one got hurt this round anyway. Chamarma. The names of these monsters is just, it amazes me sometimes. Here we go. As I was telling you, they do have this flame attack. I don't know if they have to be a certain level, actually. Ooh, nice dodge, Becca. Definitely a juggler in the making. That's my sister. I'm gonna check his level as soon as my turns come around. So I don't know if I should go forward and then deal with the one that's coming from behind as he comes, or if I should fall back and just let him come to me. Well, he's level 3. I don't remember what level this guy was. He's level 3. Yeah, he could have done for me. Okay. So, Rocker Cutie, we're going to move you behind a tree. You are getting awfully close, so I am going to freeze you at the very least. I think I am going to let the 2 bombs come to me, in hopes that they do and not go around like bombs like to do, it seems. Hastwist is going to... Much... Oh, you'll want the 43 gold. This is one of those moments where you can do this. Everyone's moving, including myself at the end. So yeah, I think, well, we won't really need it right away, I don't think. So I'm just going to, I mean, that's a great way to get experience, is to just steal Gale and stuff like that. Things that don't hurt people, 9 damage. Okay, scratch that. We are stealing. So, Hastwist, you are giving us money for right now. Or you are not. Okay, so pull back. Pull back right there. You are not hurt. No. Blue Bear, I need you to pull back to here, I think would be best. And you need to pull back here. And Rowan, you need to do what you do best and assassinate me a bomb. Diffusion! Okay, so there's two down, 2 to go. This mission isn't going too bad. As long as you play it safe with these bombs, like I said, once you have a target, pick it, keep it. Don't sit there and just kind of hurt all of them in general. Nice dodge. Yes. And you actually just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna hit him. That way, you're not worried about them blowing up, which can knock out a unit with very little ease, or very little work. It is, you know, it is one of the fears of bombs, especially in some of the later games, them blowing up and just everyone dying. Okay, Andre, this is your, or Little Rocker Cutie, this is your time to shine. Trying to give you credit. Oh, and you succeed. Awesome. Okay, I'll take that. Hastwist? Still, no one's taken any damage this go around, which is actually kind of nice. Although I think they might right there. So I'm gonna have Boo Bear, Lucky Duck. I'm gonna call her like 50,000 things. She is my sister, so I have a million bazillion nicknames for her. Boy. Okay. Ooh. Our first damage. And Little Rocker Cutie took it like a champ. That is another good thing. I mean, fighters are going to be, when he becomes a fighter, he is going to be our powerhouse. And Rowan will be our tank. A real tank, where he's more there to take damage and not deal it as much. But I'm going to try and counter that with dual wielding. Yes, you can dual wield in this game. That is why... Okay. Can you finish this off? Lucky Duck? No, you can't. But I can have you earn eeps, or attempt to, and money at the same time. But anyway, the reason why Rowan is a thief is because after 2 thief abilities, you get the chance to be a ninja, which is awesome. I mean, the idea of having a ninja is sweet. But I'm not keeping him as a ninja. I'm not a big fan of the ninja skills. There really is only one skill I really like from the ninja class, and that's I think it's called 2 weapon. Oh, there's a little bit of lag there. Basically what it allows you to do is carry 2 weapons. And once you learn it, you can actually carry that over to other classes. So I'm going to have a paladin that instead of having a sword, or a sword and shield, actually can carry 2 weapons. And he'll be able to attack twice. And I think he does holy magic. You can probably hear this, I have a book coming. Or a book. But he's got a lot of more defensive abilities. Yay, we cleared it. Alright, fire cleared. We get our money, we get our AP points, we get Sprinkler, which in the next episode I will show off what that does. And we have the conch shell, which is a weapon, which I may sell because I'm not planning on using it. Andre learned first aid. Sweet! So, I'm going to show, well, I don't know why I'm going to the pub right now. Buttons. Push the right buttons. So now if you go over here into Toby's abilities, he's got first aid, which is considered an A ability. Like, as you see, action ability. Those are what matter when changing classes. Being Shield Bearer is a support ability or an S ability. Even if he masters that, he'll still be stuck as a soldier. We do have to get him a new sword, which I don't think I have one. Nope. So I have to get him a new sword. He's the only one that learned an ability. So we're gonna go to shop. I'll show the shopping off right now. For now. Eventually, I think I'm gonna, especially when I get down to training, I'm not gonna show these off as much. As you see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna just have him be a strict. I think I might actually just have him be strictly fighter, and keep him with the item ability. That way, so he can heal himself. And then I'll worry about all these soldier abilities with you rowing. Because some of them are very nice, like the speed break. Very handy, especially when you're facing off very fast units. Mughals, Vieira, they are very fast, and some of them, depending on their class, can really hurt you. I am going to have to buy it anyway, because I need speed break for the soldier. Power break. You know, not a bad idea. I do have some things I gotta get here, but what I really need right now is a new sword. So I'm going to keep to that. I'm going to buy a silver sword, and I'm going to equip that to Little Rocket Cutie. He's attackable. We'll show this. His weapon attack is 137. With the silver sword, it goes up to 142. I wish it actually, like, showed you its stats. Which is, you know, it's kind of a bummer that it doesn't. In Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2, which, if everything goes well in this Let's Play, I may actually do that. Just kind of a spoiler alert. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. I haven't played through that game all the way yet, so I don't know. There's a lot more classes. A lot more. just a lot more. So once he learns that ability, he will actually be a fighter. And next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, we will be reading up on more rumors. And we will probably be doing Snow and Lucia. So I'm going to buy that now. Well, no, because I'll read it. I'll read it all later. What the heck? Okay, so anyway, after a nice warm drink, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm glad to be back. This has been a lot of fun doing this episode. I'm probably going to do about 7 episodes in advance now because I'm just having so much fun with this. So anyway, guys, as always, this is your Rowan. Thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please press the like button on the bottom. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I am hoping to be getting more content out as fast as possible. This also includes Black and White 2 should be coming back out, and The Sims Medieval should be coming back out, and possibly Hardcore Pokemon? Maybe? I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to Radea about that one. I'm still trying to get a hold of her. I moved away from my hometown, so doing co-commentary is going to be a little different for me now. Now I live in Toledo, Ohio. So I went from small town, little blip on the map, on a, little freckle, to, an alright sized town. And so far I'm enjoying it very much. But anyway, guys, thanks again. I know I thank you about 15 times at the end of every episode, but I'm going to do it yet again. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and remember, happy gaming.